I thought I was hunting alone in the snow until I saw these footprints. It happened during late November in the rugged backcountry of northern Wyoming. A fresh blizzard had dumped nearly 8 inches of powder over the granite ridges, creating pristine, untouched white terrain. Armed with my bolt-action rifle and snowshoes, I set out before sunrise to track elk through a dense canyon of lodgepole pines. For 6 hours, the only sound was the rhythmic crunch of my boots and the freezing mountain wind howling through the canopy. By 2 in the afternoon, with gray storm clouds rolling in from the west, I decided to pack up and retrace my path back to my base truck parked 4 miles away. Following your own snowshoe tracks is supposed to be the safest way out of the backcountry, but after hiking about a mile along the ridge, I stopped dead in my tracks to adjust my heavy pack. When I glanced down at the snow, my breath caught in my throat and a cold wave of adrenaline flooded my entire body. Inside the deep rectangular depression of my very own snowshoe prints from 2 hours earlier were fresh, massive paw prints. They were wide, rounded, with no visible claw marks, easily 4 inches across. It wasn't a wolf or a bear. It was an apex mountain lion, and it wasn't crossing my trail by coincidence. The cougar had stepped directly inside my foot impressions to muffle the sound of its approach and conserve energy in the deep snow. It had been walking directly behind me, matching my exact speed, stalking me from the thick timber for at least 2 miles. I slowly unclipped the safety on my rifle and raised it to high ready, my eyes frantically scanning the dense pine limbs above. That was when I spotted it, 30 yards up on a snow-dusted rock outcropping, crouched low with its muscular shoulders tensed, watching me with piercing amber eyes, its long tail flicked in slow, calculated motions. Remembering every survival protocol, I never turned my back. I shouted at the top of my lungs, raised my arms wide to look massive, and fired a loud warning shot into the frozen snowbank beside me. The deafening gunshot echoed across the canyon, and the big cat silently melted back into the brush. I backed out of that valley without blinking until I locked myself inside my truck. In the deep wild, you are never truly alone. Have you ever had a chilling encounter in the wilderness? Share your story in the comments.